Hey guys, WatchMoonPal here. Today we're back playing some more Minecraft. Today we are in my city world again. Today we're gonna be doing a how to start a city in Minecraft. Now this isn't easy as it looks. But it's not easy. People say you build buildings, you stick them, and put roads. It's not that easy. It's a lot different. You have to know when to put the buildings and when not. So that comes up with my first idea. Thing they have to do when to start a city is where to put your buildings. Now, this is where I first started my city, and it sort of messed up when I put the buildings. But you see, as I increased, I sort of got a better hang of it, and when I got to here, I started to pretty much know when to put buildings and when not to. As you can see here, I think it looks pretty nice. Then I put the scene tower here, which did look pretty good. Put the Willis Tower there, which wasn't the best idea, but still worked out. I got a few flat buildings, which is gonna be part of another thing you should do in your city. But as you can see, there's all sorts of mix-max buildings, and as you can see, all these buildings here are all put in a good area, which when you fly around the city and walk down the streets, and it just gets better and better as soon as you start from that end to this end. It just keeps getting better. Now my next little tip is the parks. Okay, if we fly down here, you're gonna see there's a park here. Parks are really good for two reasons. One, they just look nice in your city. And two, greenery is very important, which brings me on to another topic, which is greenery. I shoved greenery everywhere. And by the way, this didn't spawn like this. I placed all my land all this land, every single block place is placed by hand by me. As you can see, this is why I put all the grass I could in my city and put trees everywhere. So now you see my city looks really nice with this sort of mishmash of modern, old, and finally greenery. The next topic is don't have all buildings. Right now I have all buildings, but so my main plan is I'm gonna build a town section all the way down here, which is gonna be built about in a few months. But for now, you can't have just all buildings. Your city won't look nice. It has to be a city. In Chicago, there's a downtown, and then there's a midtown, and there's a lowtown. Midtown is sort of medium-sized buildings. Lowtown is just houses, condos, and that kind of stuff. Small mini condos, townhouses. Downtown's where all the skyscrapers are. As you can see in my city right here, I have the Willis Tower and all these other buildings. And in downtown, brings me another topic. Don't make your buildings too high. It kills me to see people making humongous skyscrapers and not making them look nice. The average skyscraper I would make is 80, 70 blocks. This one's 72. This one is, Jesus, I gotta get on top of spelling. 86. This one is pretty tall, which is 100. This one's 80 something, I'm pretty sure. It's 82. And you see there's all sorts of buildings. It will look nice. And the reason why it's 80 blocks, because every major city that stands out has massive skyscrapers. If you build your buildings 200 or 100 blocks, like 200 blocks each, you won't have room for mega skyscrapers. So keeping them at 80, you could build really tall and still look nice, but not too tall because it won't look nice. unless you're making a Dubai city, then go right ahead. But I'm sort of going for New York, Chicago stuff. So as you can see, it looks pretty good with the Willis Tower standing out, and on this angle, a big building, which is Twin Towers, are standing out between those two buildings. Oh, but just off topic right now. Over here, they built a new building, a skyscraper. Me and my friends built it. Yeah, my friends do help me with the city, but they just started, so most of it was built by me. I'm not sure if this building looks that nice, but it looks okay. So, next topic. The stadium. Do you need a stadium in your city? You don't need to put it in downtown like I did. Just make sure you make a stadium. A stadium will look nice, and it's a good way to give depth and detail in your city. Which brings me to my next topic, which is detail. Detail is a big thing, because walking on roads is what most people do. You walk around the city. You don't fly around the city walking around. So I tried, and this is where the same topic I just covered. Greenery looks really nice when you're walking around. As you can see, I'm just walking around here. Got some nice greenery. But now the most important, roads. When I bring up this topic, I feel really bad for my city, because the roads I've made are complete garbage. You make roads this thick. This is a highway in my city, which I just put together for some reason, I don't know. You should make your roads every road this thick. I made these this thick because I thought they looked good when I first started, but then I realized they weren't looking that good. So before you start building your roads, do it nicely. Think of a good idea on how to build your roads, because once you start, you can't go back. Because I made that mistake, and look at it now. I would have had a probably better city if it wasn't for the roads I chose at the beginning. But you know what? You live, you learn. Now, here's another big topic, rivers. Oh my lord. This is a topic which, if you put in your city, it will look incredible. Chicago has rivers, which is, the city makes the city look incredible. I have 2 rivers in my city, they're mini. There's one that I'm working on right now. I'll show you guys later. Actually, I'll show you, this is one of the mini rivers. The big river is here. It's just sort of going, crossing here. As I showed you guys before, there's gonna be a whole area there. There's another river too over here. Excuse me, which I have sort of added in, as you can see. This goes on. And now I gotta say is you have to have a skyline in your city. You can't just like have no skyline. You gotta have some type. You have a good skyline. As you see in my city, I have a good one. At least I think so. Now the last topic of the video: buildings. Don't build them all old or new. Not 1970s. Build them mixed. I've done it and it looks just genius. It looks great. But don't make this look. This building looks old and it looks really good. This building is new and it looks good. This building is new. This building is old, 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 new, new, mixed. There's all mixed types of buildings, and you do this, it will look really good. And don't use the same material. Use different. The one thing that I have done in the city is make my Shanghai building, for example, is when I first made quartz and iron and glass. Looks genius. It just make all sorts of, like, what's you do it? Snow and ice looks good. Birch, wait, is it called birch? I'm not good with my wood. Birch wood with this, with stained white glass. Sorry, that thing peeped in the corner. Will just look great. It would look really good. But that's it for this video. And I seen a comment. Someone said, show me the Chrysler building. Which one you guys want me to do? Either this Chrysler building, the iron one, which in my opinion looks better, or this one, which does look good, but it doesn't really look like the Chrysler Building. You choose this one or this one. That's it for guys. Make sure to just leave a like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.